Dude, my hand like turned black from my shifter.
Really?
Yeah,
You need a new one.
I know.
All right. Welcome back to the 4th installment of What's the Miles podcast.
Number 4.
Number 4, we're doing it.
No upgrades this go around. The only upgrade I can think of is we've relocated the mics.
Yes, we relocated the mics, mostly to look cool,
Yeah, I was gonna say I just see other influencers do it, so I
which
figured-
we are,
Yeah.
obviously, with our
we can't. Yeah, I'm starting to
100
feel like it.
100 followers combined, 150 followers on TikTok combined.
Yeah, but you were kind of Instagram famous before Instagram famous was a thing.
Yeah,
You were kind of an OG.
3,300 followers I had at that time.
And that was probably 2016-ish.
Yeah, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when Mustang Week was Mustang Week.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not the same anymore.
And you were, back then, you were the real Joe Brown. Then
yeah.
we went to the ultimate name.
Bagged Mock.
No, I thought you were Mock Slow Joe.
Oh, it was Mock Slow Joe and then Bagged Mock.
Oh, you did go Bag Mock for a little bit.
Yeah, you know,
Wow.
you got to give the people what they want.
Wow.
You know
Had
what
the
I mean?
Instagram sticker on the car.
Oh, yeah. Which, by the way, I'm of the opinion that's cringy now. I'm not a supporter of that.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not so much into that.
Yeah, it doesn't really do it for me. I think you look kind of like a gimme. Like, you need attention kind of person. What do they call that?
Or like, I don't know. I just haven't really seen a vehicle go down the road and then I'm like, I'm going to look them up.
No, that doesn't happen.
No.
Well, I guess that's part of the problem is the majority of the time it's like junk.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Or
yeah.
it's like slow 5.3. You know,
Which
it's
we
like,
were there at one point.
I get it, but I don't know. I'm just,
But then again, I was 19 at the time. I think that I've developed further.
no, that's okay. Yeah,
You know?
that's 11 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
If you do the math, 19 plus 11 equals 30.
I'm
Joe
there.
is now 30.
Yep.
I turn 30 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we did an early celebration today.
Yeah, what do we do?
I figured, on your 30th birthday, you got to go all out. So we drove an hour and a half to a Buc-ee's gas station.
That's really not all out. But it's our style.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah, it's
leading
good.
on here. We're getting older
Yeah,
to
it's
where it's too cold for cars and coffee. Everybody knows we're cars and coffee slobs.
We do like that.
So we had to change it up. We had to drive an hour and a half and get some brisket and chicken sandwiches from Buc-ee's.
Yeah, at barely lunchtime.
Barely. It was 10:30 when we arrived because we can't be getting home after dark.
We did some shopping.
We did some shopping. Also, this was the first long trip in this car.
This is the first long trip in this car. Because remember, I kept having to pull over because things were overheating.
Yes.
Yeah, so actually I was thinking about that it took us 2 hours to get back, by the way.
We made some detours. We'll get into
Yeah.
that.
But I was thinking about that cruising some of those roads, and I was like, whoa, hey, I'm actually not worried that
Yeah.
this thing is going to overheat and blow up for the first time.
Yeah. Plus,
So-
weather has been great. My car was running so much on the cold side. Sometimes I'm like, is it too cold?
You got downshift.
Just keep
Just
the RPMs
rev 'em up.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm keeping the RPMs up. For anybody that doesn't know, 410 rear gears, 5-speed at about 70, 75 miles an hour. We're edging up towards 3,000 RPMs.
You're really close.
You're real close.
Yeah.
It's loud in there.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. I can't fix a sandwich. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm like, is this too much RPM to be spinning for an hour? But did the math, 21
Mm-hmm.
miles to the gallon.
Which
Efficiency.
I dogged it a couple times on the way there and back. I did 18, but 6th gear, I'm at like 1650 at
Yeah, you're barely
70
using
miles
fuel.
an hour. And at 80, I wasn't even, I was at 1850 or 17 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I also wonder, now that I'm thinking about it, do you think the Pro Charger at just a normal RPM, just having like basically some vacuum, maybe a pound of boost, is almost making it more efficient?
I mean, no.
Okay.
Because it's creating a draw on
Yeah.
your crank.
That's true.
spin it?
Because it's got to turn it. Yeah.
Yeah, so probably not. You would be able to argue that on a turbo potentially.
Yeah, I could see that.
But,
being
you
well, we know that turbos are more efficient because that's why every manufacturer is going to small displacement
Yeah.
with a turbo.
Yeah, people have figured that out by now.
Yeah. So, okay, never mind.
It was
Scratch that.
Eh.
Apparently, the 96 Pro Charged Mustang is not built for efficiency. But that's okay.
I would say no. Probably
Yeah.
not.
All good.
So we did a cruise, right? We got to Buc-ee's.
Got to Buc-ee's.
And we well,
Great parking spots to start off.
we got good parking spots. Place was huge. I'd never been. Bucky's virgin here.
Oh yeah, first timer over here.
Yeah, so first time at Bucky's. First off, it was interesting. I didn't think that even from the photos, you don't get an understanding of how many pumps
No.
there's going to be.
Yeah, a couple hundred.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's insane. But you want to talk, because I don't really know about the guy.
Well,
so-
before we get into that, more the
Okay.
Bucky's property. I don't know why, but I think the concrete is so sick.
It's got an aesthetic to it.
And I've been to Bucky's in Tennessee. This one felt the same. And then I haven't stopped at a Bucky's in Texas, but I've seen them. And Texas is a very much concrete environment. Like they use a lot of concrete out there. And
Asphalt probably starts to melt in the summer out there.
I wouldn't doubt it. Because even like
Yeah.
the main highways, they're concrete. And it's so annoying to drive them because it's the cuts in them. Oh my gosh.
Expansion joints.
And I think Bucky's started in Texas, if I'm not wrong. So anyway, and that's why you see like the stars on the building. Did you see all the stars?
No.
Anyways, being there, we were in Harrisonburg, Virginia, or whatever area you want to call it. It felt like we were in Texas with the concrete, the way the building is designed.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Okay.
Anyways, all right, that rant over. Yeah, so we pull up, get parked. We think we're in some hot rods, okay?
We're in hot rods. Just
Fair
not quite as hot roddy as what we found.
Yeah. So then this R8 pulls in, and I'm like, wait, I recognize that car. It's Keller Moore, who used to be with Whistling Diesel, I believe, and is now with the DDE group, which is Daily Driven Exotics.
Yeah.
And it was that R8 with the, what does it say on the side of it? Anti-riot control or anti-takeover control?
Yeah, it's like takeover something.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's supposed to be like a ploy on the people who do the donuts in the middle of the
Yeah,
intersections.
for sure.
Yeah.
Car sounded, immediately I heard it. I was like, dang, that thing
Yeah, it sounds
rad.
nice.
Yeah.
So it was low on the ground.
Oh, yeah, on some BBSs.
It looked nice.
It looks sick. And we walked up, got to say hello. Like,
Yeah,
at the end of the
course.
day, these are regular people. We're regular people. We like cars. They like cars. Like,
Good enough for me.
I'm not there to bother you. I just want to say what's up and roll out.
Yeah, which we did.
We did. Super nice guy.
Yeah, he was very, very gracious. Happy to chit chat for a second.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like we were bothering him.
No.
Was actually a really friendly guy.
Yeah. I guess they were going from Tennessee to New York.
Yeah, and he said that he's got 107,000 miles on that, which that got me kind of fired up.
Yeah.
Because I love that hype supercar that gets driven.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And you could tell it was driven. I mean, it's far from perfect.
Yeah.
And honestly, I thought it
Not
was
ragging
cool.
on it. We're not ragging on it. We're just.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like one of these cars.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got age, it's got character. It was nice. I mean, he was a really friendly guy.
Said he liked my pants.
He did compliment your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Said,
did.
I like those
so
pants.
I'm pretty sure you guys are. It's like
Yeah.
he's probably going to be on the next podcast.
He probably, yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably just swing through here.
Yeah, on his way back from New York to Tennessee, we'll just
Yeah.
do an hour-and-a-half detour over to
Yeah.
our small one-stoplight town.
Yeah.
But that was super cool. That was totally random. Got to see him, check out the car, and then we walk inside. And I think you were
It was
quiet for a few minutes
I
before
had to
we
get
got
my-
into it.
It was like Disney. Okay, I've made some reproduction analogies on this podcast, so I'm going to continue them.
Okay, I didn't understand. Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah, it's like a gas station and a Walmart and like a mall had a baby.
I think, though, we need to cross out Walmart, put in Target.
Yeah, it's a little nicer than
Nicer
Walmart.
than
Yeah,
Walmart.
It's got a better.
It's a
better feel.
Target vibe to it.
Yeah, actually,
It might even be a.
that's why I threw in the mall thing, because they had like nice clothes. Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
wasn't like a bunch of like
we got
t-shirts and
we
stuff.
got merch.
Yeah, we bought merch. It has nothing to do with Buc-ee's, but
No.
they had like Costa. They were selling Costa,
Yeah.
well, sunglasses, but also clothing. Then some of those other big fishing brands.
Drake, Huey.
Yeah. I
yeah,
got a T-shirt with a truck on it
Yep. OBS.
and a dog. Yeah, an OBS 7.3 truck.
Yeah. They
Which,
had
you know.
furniture in there you can get, home decor, onesie, Bucky's gear.
Yeah.
We saw Bucky.
We saw Bucky. He was there, but they
He-
said no pictures until he gets to his spot. And then by the time we got to the spot, there was a line. We decided probably 2 30-year-old men probably shouldn't be in the line to take a picture with Buc-ee's.
Yeah, popular
Bucky.
beaver. Everybody wanted to get on that beaver.
They were eager.
Yeah, they were trying to see what he's got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They were.
So we didn't get a picture with Bucky, but that was cool to see. The bathroom. How
Real
do you like
nice.
the bathroom?
So this is the first time I think I've ever seen all the individual urinals had little chase walls between the two.
Yeah.
So like
No
no
peeking.
partitions, no peeking, no partitions,
Yeah.
no reaching.
And
you
that-
got a wall.
That reminds me why we're on the bathroom subject, because I actually thought of making a TikTok of this. One, I don't know if I'm getting to the age, I don't love using the restroom in public anymore.
Doesn't bother me at all.
No?
But I drink a lot of water and I have to go to the bathroom
Oh,
on trips.
no,
all the time.
number one, yeah, I'm all good.
Yeah.
But, having to do the business,
Oh, I'm not doing that.
I'm over it.
No, I've
Why-
never done that.
Why do we have a half-inch gap on either side, okay? And then there's 18 inches up from the floor. Like, why can't this shit be enclosed?
I don't know, but I can tell you that I do not use the restroom in that nature in public.
I don't know.
Ever.
I'm just over. And then, like, a big thing at work, like, I don't like to go there.
It has
because
to be a 10 out of 10 emergency.
we work with the same people for 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
They know who's shitting, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't want people to know.
We've got a bathroom in our office on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
So there's like a basement, a main floor. So there's one bathroom on the top.
Okay.
And there's one lady who has an office up there. And I can't bring myself to
Poo up there.
do because that's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she's already got to share a bathroom with all of us. Mm-hmm. The least I could do is not poop in it.
Yeah.
So then on the other side, I go to the basement where there's a bunch of people who work. But they don't really work for our company. They work for a sister company. So I figure,
Yeah.
fuck it. I'm going to take a dump down here. I don't need you guys for anything. You don't need me. You can just dislike me.
I get it.
There's also a Walgreens next door. And I have considered a couple times
sure.
if it's going to get rowdy, I'm going to just walk over to Walgreens.
One of my favorite places to go is our Harris Teeter in town.
Yeah, cleanest bathroom. Well, I've got
And I'm blocked. You can't see in the
Yes.
crack.
The nice thing is that gym that I go to in town, it's a 24/7 like access card.
Yeah.
So a couple times when I just go over to the gym because they've got 6 bathrooms, all individual rooms. So you just badge in, take care of your business, leave.
Badge out.
Honestly, I'd get a gym membership just for that perk.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, yeah, because do they have multiple locations throughout our area?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you were somewhere and you're like,
Bristow, got to take care of business.
yeah,
I think it's actually a nationwide thing with that gym.
not a bad call.
You're on a road trip. I will say, and I have done this a number of times now. Like when we left from Budds Creek,
Yeah,
the motocross thing,
yeah.
I had to go to the bath. Well, we had been drinking, so stomach.
Whoa. The night before.
Yeah. The night
Okay,
before we were
This is
drinking.
the next day we were leaving. Yeah,
And the
don't get
whole
people
weekend
confused.
was filled of just horrible food and alcohol.
Yeah.
So my stomach wasn't doing great. So I made it about 45 minutes down the road, and I was pulling a camper that we rented.
rented
Camper, pulled into the gas station, got out of the truck, got into the camper, took care of business.
Slides in, so it's tight.
Slides are in. I'm squeezing through, take care of my business.
Yeah.
Then I'm going another hour and a half or so, and I got to pee
You stopped again?
Yeah, I had to pee this time. And, you can't really just pull off anywhere and go with a camper. So I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it. Pulled over on the shoulder, got out on the highway. I was on 66 at this point.
Golly.
I was on an interstate, got off on the shoulder, got out of the truck, got in the camper, took care of business, got back in.
Guess what we didn't do? Well, no, I shouldn't say we didn't do it. We paid for this perk, although we didn't have to pump that thing out.
No. I was
No.
not going to do that. I was going to pay.
You dumped and rolled
Yeah, I dropped it off and I left.
with poo in there.
Yeah. There was a service that you could pay for. And I'm going to pay for that.
Yeah,
First off, I don't want to do it.
No.
Second, I'm hungover and exhausted, knowing I would be by the time
Yeah.
we dropped this thing back off.
Yeah, for sure.
Which plug, RV
RV share.
Share?
Yeah.
Really not a bad app.
No, and
kinda
at
good.
first it did cost us more than what we were anticipating on spending, but once we got the camper to Budds Creek Pro Motocross Race, huge event, everybody's camping. Once you have the camper set up there, slides
Yeah.
out, all your stuff, it's like
It
this
was
is
so
sick.
nice.
I
It
can't
was
wait
so
to go
nice.
back.
It was literally, you have like a small home on wheels. This is the first First time I've ever pulled a camper to go camping.
Yeah.
I've been with people who brought campers. I've ridden in the
Yeah.
truck. I've done that. And I've slept in campers before, but I've never personally been the one
Yeah.
responsible. So by the time we got it all set up, which it was really crooked, we didn't
we
care.
spent about 5 minutes on setup and then
Yeah.
started cracking drinks.
We were drinking before we set
Well,
it
yeah,
up.
because we met you there, so we had
Yeah.
already been there.
But you guys came up to the truck. I
boys
had
were
the
firing.
camper. You guys brought me beers.
Yeah.
As we were sitting in the traffic, like in the big field and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd already drinking 2 beers by the time we backed that sumbitch in.
Oh yeah.
And then it was like, I don't really feel like doing this.
No. And it's
So-
like once you get it set up, especially that community, motocross community, it's like a neighborhood of everybody
It was
into
cool.
the same shit.
It was a pretty good time.
But back to pooing in public.
Yeah, that was a tangent.
You know what I do?
What do you do?
I do for people is sometimes like I might just give that little hand dryer a little kick on. Give them some noise, you know?
No,
Trying
I
to
don't
be
know.
respectful.
When?
Like, let's say I'm done using the restroom. Somebody's in the pooer, okay?
Oh.
I'll kick that air dryer on to give
No,
them
I
some
want
noise.
them to be humiliated.
Or I'll let that sink run while I'm drying my hands off.
No, I want them to be humiliated and know that they chose to empty their bowels loudly in a public restroom for other people to hear. I want them to be embarrassed.
Gosh, when I'm sitting there in the toilet and I know it's about to be loud and I'm just
Because
like,
you shouldn't do that to other people.
I know, but
Just like how you're supposed to pay your taxes and hold the door for old people.
yeah.
You should not have a violent shit where other people can hear it. That's just a blatant respect thing.
Well, you know what? With all the money these damn gas stations are making, just build some nicer bathrooms. Like, we're throwing up plastic walls.
Yeah. It's kind of gross. I build them all the time.
Yeah.
Toilet partitions,
Well, you should do something about it. It's pissing me off.
they're pain. There's a bunch of rules about them too.
Aren't those little plastic dividers like actually really expensive?
They're not cheap.
Yeah.
They're a lot more money than you would think.
Yeah.
And there's all sorts of rules, you know, because they have to be a certain amount handicap accessible.
Yeah. And I'm now thinking that they're probably built the way they are. So let's say something bad is happening to somebody in the bathroom. Like, I don't know, they're seizing or having a heart.
I've been there.
You can, what?
After Chipotle,
Oh, no. I mean, like
Oh.
somebody literally having a medical emergency.
that's how
You
I
can
feel most
easily
times.
get in there.
You put
Someone
the
could
hot
save
sauce.
you.
If you ask them for that hot sauce at
The
Chipotle,
green one?
no, the light red. It's like a sauce, not the tomatoes. The other
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have some of that, like you are 50-50 gonna have a problem. That might involve a trip to the hospital.
If I drink a milkshake, there's about 23 minutes.
That, you know, Royal Farms. I hope someone who listens to this knows what Royal Farms is.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's a nationwide gas station.
No,
yet.
I don't think so.
Their chicken is actually really good.
I think it's overrated.
I think it's actually pretty good. But the guy I used to work with, he would call it 100-mile chicken. Because you got 100 miles before you were going to have a major problem. And I really did. That's one of the only times I have truly used a public restroom is because I was going and I was on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge on the way back and I had Royal Farms. And that's a 15-mile bridge
Yeah.
with two tunnels in it. There's no rest stops. There's no shoulder. So you're either going to pull off at like one of the 3 little small sections and shit off the bridge, or you're letting it rip in the truck.
Yeah.
I cold sweats. I was shaking. And I ended up getting to a Kroger in Virginia Beach and I ran. I mean, I actually ran inside. It was alarming.
Well, I'm not going to get into it because
Yeah.
the people don't need to hear about this, but I have not made it. Joe's out for a minute.
Dude. And that was water, it'd be one thing, but Red Bull. Oh my God.
Okay, all right. Back to
Okay.
Buc-ee's, okay?
Yeah, let's bring this back a little bit.
Speaking of chicken, I'm obsessed with their chicken sandwich. It has this
It was
sauce
good.
on it.
It was good.
So we had to wait because they had to make them, but I literally got them. They put them on the shelf and I grabbed and went. Joey got the brisket.
It was good. I don't know why they yell though.
I don't want to yell because the mics, we got fancy mics, but brisket on the board.
Yeah, and then they're all like echoing it. I didn't like that. That was just weird.
No, that's a vibe.
No, see, the thing is, I get like kind of empathetic as I think to myself, man, can you imagine like being in a situation working for $15, $16 an
No,
hour?
they're getting paid way more than that.
Yeah, but I'd be
Buc-ee's pays
humiliated.
Strong. Okay, well, I mean,
I couldn't do it.
yes. Yeah.
But hey, look, some people are better at certain things.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do that. But it was an interest. The food really was good.
Yeah.
I really would though, like, because I think over the summer there was a cruise from a group of cars that
I
went
think I
from
remember that
DC to Buc-ee's,
Yeah.
and apparently like it was like 100 cars
Yeah.
over the summer.
Well,
we
everybody
need
could
to.
easily get gas.
That's true. We need to figure out when that is, because I think that they stopped in Haymarket and they went out there.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Yeah, well, we need to get our freaking friends to. Then again, the last like few weeks it's been in the 30s and snowing on and off, so I get it. But
Well, our friend Keller came.
yeah,
You
our
know,
dear friend,
our dear friend. He knew it was your birthday, and
he liked.
he
my
came from
pants.
Tennessee,
Wow,
which is a pretty
Never
nice.
thought I should have said thank you.
Yeah, I just thought that was pretty generous of him.
Actually, it would have been hilarious if like you walked up like filming me, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm an influencer, but then also be like, I'm like, oh my gosh, Joe, did you surprise me for my birthday? What's up, man? You didn't have to do this, and
Yeah.
like just went with it. And he's like, what?
Yeah, he was
That
like,
would be
I need
hilarious. Yeah.
Somebody call the
At that
police.
point, yeah, then things get a little awkward and weird.
to go. Yeah, especially if you then see him again in like 2 years, and be like, oh,
Yeah.
those are those guys.
Or we like posted it and he just sees the clip and he's like, that's not even funny.
well, teaches his own.
Fair enough. So Buc-ee's trip went good. Then from there, we drove. If anybody's familiar with, I guess, would this be an East Coast thing? No, not really, because 81 runs.
No, 81 is up and
East-
down.
I thought 81 is East and West.
No, odd numbers are vertical, evens are horizontal.
Wow, never knew that.
East west.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I-70 goes across the country, 95 goes up and down. They're also numbered, so like
Yeah, I've seen a
from
map.
left to
like-
right.
Yeah.
It's higher.
Well, if anybody is on the East Coast and knows what 81 is, it's basically just a tractor trailer road,
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much.
So the drive there was The way home, we thought we were going to go more through Shenandoah National Park. We did a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Did some filming, some flybys on a little area.
Yeah.
Joey was getting wild.
I got a little wild at one point.
The clutch slipped. He barely spun tires. The car's acting all wonky.
Well, I think first off, I probably should have turned traction control off for that.
Yeah.
2,
Yeah, it would have been badass if
I
you
just
just
got-
went with it.
I just got fired up.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
I was like, shit, we need to spin the tires a little bit. And then traction control was like, no, dude, we're not doing that. Come on.
Well, it fired me up. Got through that. Did you notice? I mean, not that we were really driving that hard on the road kind of up and over the mountain, but the BMW SUV behind us was right there.
Yeah, they were whipping it up.
Yeah.
At one point, because there was something on the road and your tires were kicking it up a bit, that's why I got over and passed you. But I
Okay.
also wanted to rip it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
That in the summer, I could have really driven it a lot harder.
And there's
though.
a better route that we can go up over the mountain, then onto Skyline Drive and
Yeah.
actually drive Skyline. You can follow Skyline basically from Front Royal all the way down towards Charlottesville.
Yeah.
But you'd probably want to do it on like a weekday, realistically, in the summer or early in the morning on a weekend.
Yeah, well, when we quit our day jobs
Yeah.
and we're just full-time
Yeah, probably
podcasters.
2 or 3 more podcasts, and then I'm going to put in my 2 weeks.
Yeah, we just need the people watching to like share it, like, comment, subscribe, which drives me nuts. I mean, everybody says that. I'm like,
I know.
we get it. If your content is good,
Yeah.
people will like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, and if ours isn't, let it rip.
Or, put in the comments like,
Yeah,
you guys suck.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Yeah. We made it back. Well, no, we made one more stop. We were trying to get some scenic photos. The lady was really nice at the
She was
state
lonely.
park, but
She liked you.
I don't think she had talked to anybody, and it sounds like a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted,
Almost seemed
conversation.
like a midlife crisis kind of trip going on
yeah.
because she was solo, but obviously a mom.
She made me uncomfortable.
I thought she would just say hello and then we were done, but whatever. Very nice. Blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Got some photos, and then pretty much just ripped it back from there.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. I did notice something on the drive that I wanted to bring up.
Oh gosh.
Jeep people and the ducks across the
Oh, bro.
dashboard. I mean, if I see that and like I know that's you, full stop. I'm gonna block you on every social media if we're like that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
If
delete
we're
your
like that.
I'm gonna delete your phone number. I want absolutely nothing to do with you. That is just so over the top weird.
It is a little strange.
It's like
Okay,
it's pretty bad.
and you know what? I could see. Let's say this. Erase every memory of these ducks out of your mind, and let's just say Jeep people did do a duck.
One duck is fine.
Yeah, but when we got 16 of them lined up across the
Yeah,
dash,
and they leave them on each other's Jeeps.
yeah,
If I had a Jeep, which I wouldn't because I have taste,
you don't want to be ducked by a random Jeep owner.
that would infuriate me.
Oh, so you don't like being ducked?
I don't want this piece of trash. You're literally littering on my car. That's how I would look at it. That would infuriate me. I don't like that.
Yeah, it is I actually saw a vehicle listed on an auction site, and it was a Jeep. First of all, it's not very well cleaned up. Some of these vehicles, whether it's Bring a Trailer, Cars and Bids, blah, 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 are not cleaned up. I'm like, what are these
Yeah,
people doing?
it
And
drives me nuts.
also, side note, I've tried to apply to have vehicles sold on Bring a Trailer and Cars and Bids,
Mm-hmm.
and have been turned down. And the shit I was trying to put on there, I thought was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it was super low miles.
99 Dodge second gen rollback 5-speed with right at 100K mint. That mint Ranger with 120K.
Yeah.
Like mint.
Well, then you had another one that you were trying to do with like 13 or 15,000 miles of Ranger.
Yep. And then the Cummins race truck. The race
Yeah.
truck dually.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck? Anyways,
Meanwhile, they're selling wheels. I mean,
Yeah.
it's turning into eBay Motors.
I don't really love the
Bring a
route
Trailer.
that Bring a Trailer is going with that. They've broadened what you can
Yeah.
auction
You
on
can buy
there.
sofas.
Yeah, there's like furniture made out of cars and stuff. I'm like, okay, I kind of get it, but like, or like a 2009 Subaru Forester with 30,000 miles. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, I think part of it is that when you click a box, I'm sure and apply, if you don't click no reserve,
Yeah,
it significantly decreases your chances.
yeah, the no reserve, because regardless, they're gonna get paid. That's
yeah,
how
they
they're
want
seeing
no
it.
reserve because they know it's a for sure thing. They're going to get their buyer's fee.
Yeah. So I get it on that fact. But back to the ducks. Yeah, I saw a Jeep on one of these auction sites with ducks all across the dash. And,
Don't like that.
And somebody was like, "Do the ducks convey?"
Oh, jeez. Now that's funny, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
People, I've listened to a number of different podcasts like VinWiki and whatnot where they talk about people who are selling on Bring a Trailer. Smoking Tire had somebody recently, I think. And these sellers talk about, like, first off, going no reserve
Yeah.
will 99% of the time get you more money.
Yeah.
Send it. 2, you can't take pictures even though you think you can. Pay a Bring a Trailer photographer or Cars and Bids photographer.
Yeah.
They know how to get the most money for your car.
Like, even you, I think you're really good with a camera, but the amount of time it would take you to get all the photos you need,
I wouldn't do it.
I don't think it's worth not spending $200 to have somebody just knock
Yeah.
100 photos out, edit them, and send them to you.
Chris has paid a Bring a Trailer guy. He's come up here from Virginia Beach for like $500.
Yeah.
Did all the photos. It was for that split window vet.
The one they did on like their
Yeah.
driveway. Yeah. so sick.
Amazing photos.
Yeah.
$500. I guarantee you that you got to think that's one button click.
Yeah.
One button click at the end of the auction. I'm sure that made him his money and then some.
And the other thing, I also see a lot of times on Bring a Trailer, whenever the photos are real good, the like people comment, they should give you the photos so that you can print, like have like, actual big framed photo.
Yeah, I'm sure
Like,
you could.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if people are like that excited about the photo, it's worth the money.
Yeah, some of them are incredible. Some
Yeah.
of those photographers are doing a fantastic job.
Speaking of Bring a Trailer, I actually saw, and this got me thinking, it was like a 2019 GT500 track pack with the carbon wheels, which I'm not spending 10 grand on wheels, but I can tell you right now, I would shut the Mustang world down if I put a set of carbon wheels on an old ass S95.
People be like, what?
Yeah, I'd be a freaking idiot. But anyways, yeah, and it had like 16 miles on it. Window sticker, I could be wrong, but it was like 95 grand. It got bid to 98, didn't sell. I'm like, was it worth not ever driving it?
No. I mean, no.
And when I try to auction it now, you're now at the threshold where you got to wait probably
20.
10 years, 10, 15, 20
Yeah,
years.
20 or more probably.
It's just, I'm like, dude.
Well, speaking of that, Haggerty, they do a yearly cars that they think are going to go up in
Oh,
value.
is this what you sent me the other day?
Yeah.
Of course.
C6Z was on it. But apparently Haggerty, now granted the last couple years everything went up. So of course they hit the mark.
Yeah.
But apparently before that, it's like a really good indicator of what's actually going to go down in value. Everything that Haggerty puts up like doesn't do well. I think that they've had some success.
Yeah.
And they also put the Carrera GT on there. No shit.
Yeah, when I
You know?
scrolled, because it was like a scroll thing, and I saw the Carrera GT, I was like,
I wonder if I can find it, see what else they put on there.
4 GTs are the first, well, would that be second generation?
First.
Because they never did the race car to the public.
Exactly.
Okay, so first generation 4 GTs, seems like they're really like starting to move now, like money wise. Like
yeah,
I felt
they're-
like a lot of people weren't so excited about them 5 years ago. Like they were cool.
Yeah, they were cool,
but
but
now it's like, whoa. Like
now they're big money.
yeah, one owner, black with silver stripes. I think had 6,000 miles or just under. Sold on Bring a Trailer for, I believe, over 400 grand.
Yeah, they're touching 4s and 5s.
Yeah. They're
You're not
sick.
really. I mean, you could still probably find one in the 3s, but it's going to have some miles or some owners or some
Yeah.
problems, which is the one I would be buying.
This one didn't have the BBS wheels. I mean, I have no business even talking about buying a Ford GT, but if I did acquire one, I would have to have the BBS forged wheels.
I've got no service in here to pull this up. I wanted to see what
Which one?
the Haggerty list of what they think is going to go up in value.
Oh, I can pull it up.
Well, I mean, the Wi-Fi is not working in here for some reason.
I got it pulled up right here. You just need to pay your phone bill. We've talked about this.
You don't need to pay for
Okay,
Wi-Fi.
so 2006 through 2013 Z06,
Hey,
2006 through 2010 BMW M5, which I believe is that what our buddy Big A and all of his
is it the
family and
roundy?
friends are,
Oh,
in-
it loaded.
are into?
Yeah, that's the V10 one.
Yes,
See, I disagree. I disagree that's going to go up in value. Here's the reason.
I'm about to disagree with you.
Okay, is it cool? Is it unique? Is it fun? Do people like it? Yes. But just like the SLR McLaren that Mercedes made, people are too scared of the maintenance to buy it.
Yeah,
They're just too scared to spend constant money fixing it. And
Yeah.
that has a reputation already.
now my rebuttal to that would be the M5. I think it's not the E. Is it? What is the E36 or E46 M5? Those have gone psycho in value. So
Yeah, I don't know
now
which ones
I
it
think
is.
people might jump to these. That's my thing. 99 to 05 Mazda Miata. Next.
Who
I could
cares?
care
Yeah,
less. I'm not going to talk about this Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
This is interesting. Golf GTI VR6 95 to 98. I don't think it's a good looking car. No offense if you own one.
I mean, I think it's neat, and considering that you could probably get a nice one for $7,000, if they go up to 14, yeah, they went up in value. But like, I don't really see that being an $80,000 car ever.
The other one they said 90 to 93 454 SS truck. Obviously,
Agreed. It's a big block,
regular cab short bed
Yeah.
truck. Like
and people have always liked those. They've continued to make spin-offs, and it's interesting because Ford, GM, Dodge, really none of them want to commit to a regular cab short bed fast
Performance
truck like the
Yeah.
Lightning was. No one's ever done it, but all these aftermarket companies will sell you one with a warranty.
yeah.
It's like, why is Ford not tapping that?
I also think it's funny how many regular cab short bed newer F-150s with the 5-liter and 10-speed I see for sale with just regular bolt-ons. And the only thing I can think is people got all excited from
Yeah.
watching people on social media, bought them. We're like, yeah, I'm going to put a blower on it, blah, blah. Then they
Realized
start researching how much it is.
$30,000 probably to get one of them real sorted.
Yeah, when we say 30 grand, we're not saying to buy a blower and slap it on. We're saying blower, full exhaust,
Fuel,
fuel,
suspension, wheels,
tires, tuning.
Yeah,
and
on
let's
the
face it,
miscellaneous stuff that comes with it. I mean, your fuel system alone, $1,500 for a pump, then all of your injectors, Then, considering a lot of people will probably pay someone to do that, I mean, you're $4,500 for a fuel system, probably $4,500 for a full exhaust installed, maybe more.
Yeah.
Suspension, $3,500. Wheels and tires, $3,500. I mean, I didn't even talk about a blower yet.
Yeah.
And I'm touching 15.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the real what it costs to build something cool.
Yeah.
Back to the list, they talk about an old Continental, which, I mean, yeah, it's
Whatever.
cool, but like, whatever. Dodge Ram Charger,
Point on that.
sure.
I think it's interesting that those. I do agree that those probably will go up in value because the Broncos have gotten unattainable.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they'll go up in value too. But
That with like a 12 valve or 24 valve. Sick.
that would be cool. Obviously, they've got an R34 or R33 GTR.
Yeah, the R33.
No shit.
Yeah, I mean the R34s are unattainable value wise, and then R32 to me they're cool, but they're too old. I actually do like the R33, so I think that's a balance for a lot
Yeah.
of people to go.
68 to 70 Dodge Charger. Aren't those already expensive?
No, I could be wrong, but I think that's the generation after the ones that everybody wants. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know old stuff.
Probably
Where's
expensive.
our boy Chris?
Yeah. Carrera GT, obviously.
What's a Carrera GT?
I think it's like a Boxster, but longer.
Okay, longer Boxster.
Yeah.
Okay. cool.
Yeah, slow.
Convertible?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Targa, maybe? Yeah, convertible.
So they're probably what in that like right now that 10 to 20 grand range.
Yeah.
So they're estimating that they're going to go
Yeah,
up. in
I'm pretty
value.
sure that they're actually, now being serious, I think they're close to $1 million.
Over, I believe. That's
Really?
what I always thought. Yeah.
That's,
I didn't
That's
realize that the transmission is some like it's like an F1 drivetrain in them or something.
oh no, Doug DeMuro talks about this on his pod all the time.
Yeah.
Our dear friend. It was originally developed, the motor was developed for Formula One, but I don't think it ever actually got put in
Okay.
a Formula One car.
And to drive it, you have to treat it a certain way, or it.
I don't know. I think that there's also a lot of things about that car that have been blown out of proportion from the accidents and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't think it's really. He says it's fine to drive, and he's not a race car driver. You know, he's just
Yeah.
like a normal guy who's driven a lot of stuff. I'm gonna, as we continue to talk, I'm gonna scroll through some interesting things that have sold recently on Bring a Trailer and see what. First one,
hit me.
2006, Subaru Baja Turbo. So this is the 4-door truck
I know.
Subaru. It had 10,000 miles, and it's mint. It's black. It looks nice. Take a guess.
My guess would be to walk to the nearest shoe store, get a pair of shoes, and I'll walk.
Okay. How much do you think someone out there, no reserve?
10,000 miles, 06,
Oh, this wasn't even a no reserve. 06, 10,000 miles, the Subaru truck.
23,000.
55 grand.
Dude, stop. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it.
55 grand for that. That's, you could get a C6Z, a really nice one, late model.
What do you even do with it?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's insane.
You know who bought that?
Who?
A rich lesbian couple
Okay,
who
chill.
have done well. You know, there is a lot of history about Subaru and gay people. They this is public knowledge. I'm not making this up. It was like on the Wall Street Journal.
I'm getting nervous.
They literally advertised in ways that would appeal to people who are same-sex attracted.
Wow.
They were and they did things in these in these advertisements that only people who were gay would catch on to. Meanwhile, the rest of us just were like, that's an interesting Subaru ad. And it saved Subaru because all of the gay people started buying Subarus because they thought their ads were neat and funny, and they thought it was like this little secret that they all had. And it saved Subaru. That's how Subaru really made it in the 2000s. And dude, I listened to a whole 45-minute long podcast about this a couple years ago. It was on
Wow.
the Wall Street Journal or something. Fascinating.
Very interesting.
Okay, I'm going to keep scrolling and see if there's anything else, but that is unbelievable.
While you're scrolling, for 55 grand,
Yeah, what would you buy?
996 Carrera.
You could get a nice one.
Yeah, real nice one. I could probably get a 4S.
Probably get a nice 997 too for 55.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. But, okay, if you want to look at, well, that Subaru has 4 doors and a truck bed. You can do whatever you want, blah, blah.
But you really can't. You can't put a piece of plywood in the back.
Yeah. So for 55 grand, I could buy a newer Land Cruiser easily.
Yeah. You get a couple
I can
Land
get
Cruisers.
I can get an L5P, brother.
You could get a nice truck.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you could get a. I mean, you want to talk about 4 doors and a truck bed? You could get a Raptor, 1819 Raptor.
Oh shit, yeah.
You know, you probably can't get a TRX.
What's better though, a Raptor or a '06 Baja Turbo?
Tough call.
Tough call.
Yeah, you really got me pulling teeth thinking about that one. I don't see anything else particularly interesting yet, but I did. Here's a 2014 Raptor. It's a Roush package, sold for 42.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
I mean, that's the 6.2, so a little older, but still
that-
nicer interior than
That
the
reminds
Baja.
me, on that Ford GT with 6,000 miles, one owner, somebody commented on it, was like, if you want a driver, this one's it. I was like, 6,000 miles, one
That's
owner,
not-
garage cab,
Yeah, that's still
a driver.
what?
Like, not that I think our cars are comparable to a Ford GT, but if we're talking
Speak for
driver,
yourself. They're V8s. One of them's made by Ford. They've got manual transmissions.
wait a second. Manual transmission, made by Ford, V8, supercharged,
Yeah.
2 doors. I think I got a fucking Ford GT.
Rear wheel drive.
Rear wheel drive. I mean,
It's got a steering wheel.
yeah. So
I think you're
basically-
there.
But what I was saying is, I wouldn't even necessarily call our cars. I mean, we drive them and stuff, but I wouldn't even look at the car and be like, either of these cars would be like, that's a driver.
No.
Like, there's a
Driver is you're driving that thing 4 days a week. You were driving it
Minimum.
more than half of the year.
it's rock chipped up. It's like some of the plastic you can't bring back because it's faded and you know.
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
These cars sit in a climate controlled facility year round. That's not a driver.
yeah, it's
you know?
crazy.
Yeah, here's that Mustang you were talking about. 16 mile 2021,
What it bid up to 98 something.
bid to 95.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why not just sell it? You know?
I mean, I guess you could look at it. Well, the car didn't lose any money, per se, but it's like okay,
Well, taxes, registration.
yeah, and then not to mention you only got to enjoy it for 16 miles. To
Yeah,
not
that doesn't
lose
make
money.
any sense to me.
I'd rather lose 10 grand and have 5,000 miles on it or something.
I don't get it. You know,
I'd like to drive one of those new GT500s, the automatics.
Yeah, I
What's
would
that
too.
thing feel like? You raced that one. That was automatic.
Yeah, and it was. Yeah, they're all automatics, right?
At a closed course.
It was actually at a close course. It was at a track.
Yeah,
But,
roll race event.
yeah, they were pretty even. Which again, 100 grand or 50. You can go pretty
Yeah.
fast for 50 grand. You can go a whole lot faster than this for 50 grand.
What do you mean?
Like if you had $50,000 and you wanted to go fast.
Oh, put 50 grand into my car?
No, I'm saying like buy a
Oh.
car and build it for $50,000.
Oh my God.
You can go
Yeah.
real fast. I think
Yeah.
you could probably have a relatively safe, not the safest, LS single turbo Fox body for 50 grand and probably get
Oh, for sure,
into the
because
eights.
our buddy is looking, like one of the cars he likes and looks for is already built Fox body drag cars, and they're sub 50 grand for sure.
I'm saying you have to buy it fat like stock and put all the parts in.
Oh, if you were to go that route.
Yeah, you have to start from scratch.
Yeah, I think you could.
Yeah, I think you could. You could probably find it. I mean, shoot, you could probably you find that C5 we looked at the other day for $6,000
Oh, the
that
one
was
Chris
wrecked.
sent us.
Yeah, and strip that thing apart
Yeah.
and build the LS1, big turbo, go fast.
Shoot, sell the LS1, buy a 5.3. I don't know. We're talking like we know this stuff. We don't know much.
I mean,
all we know is this car go chop, 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 and this
wha-
car makes a little whistle. That's all we know.
that's what it sounds like all the time.
And then
when you
we-
get off the throttle on the highway, it is loud in your ear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's loud, especially at 70, 75 miles an hour. Jeez.
I can hear your intake from behind me.
Really?
Yeah, coming off from a stoplight. It's like, I don't even can't make the noise. It's like, it's a whistle.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's just pushing some air, bro. That's
This
all.
thing does push some air.
It's just trying to get down.
Yeah, no. She does a fairly good job. The downshifts almost sound angry for some reason. It's like Sometimes I'm like, is he doing that on purpose, like making it sound a certain way to downshift? But you're
No.
just regular downshift.
No, I did give you 2 nice third gear flybys today, though.
Oh, the one I was surprised.
No.
I didn't know you were coming. I was just jamming, listening to probably like Dave Matthews Band or something. And
Yeah,
then,
Taylor Swift, we knew. You didn't know I was coming?
No, I was just like, oh shit.
My bad.
Yeah.
I figured that you would like.
About blew past our exit.
I was fired up. Yeah, she likes third gear. I think it tops out like 118, 120 in third.
I thought about it while we were on the highway today. My speedometer obviously goes to 150. I don't think the car would do 150.
I would be down to find out. That'd be a fun day.
Maybe one of the roll race events like this spring or summer, if it's like a local one.
The MIR has one.
Then maybe I should try just see what it top out at. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, I'm in 5th gear doing 70 miles an hour at almost 3,000 RPMs. I only have another 3,000 RPMs to go. I don't think I have 80 more mile an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I think you'd be surprised.
I'm just like going down the track at 128 miles an hour. And it's like, top.
Yeah, smacking the rev
Yeah,
limiter,
yeah.
not even to the finish line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your comment the other day on TikTok to me when I posted that burnout and I tickled the rev limiter, you commented and said, smacking that rev limiter like it talked back to you one too many times.
Did I say that?
That was a great comment.
I didn't know. I didn't even realize I said that. That's funny.
I like TikTok because I'll just post like as far as comment like the first thing that comes to my head because I don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm just down to throw up anything.
Yeah. So it was funny. It made me laugh. I'm surprised more people didn't like it or whatever.
Well, when you have 15 people that watch your video, it's not that great.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes like I'll post one and it'll kind of go up like we were saying and I'm like, dang, got some views, got 100 likes or whatever it is. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I actually know
I'm
what I'm
making
doing. I'm an influence.
I've made it.
Yes, I'll post another one.
5 views in the first hour.
And I'm like, I'm a fucking loser.
Yeah, it's like what am I posting about?
Yeah.
I literally have videos on TikTok of the car of I think 15,000 views of this car.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got another video with probably 5 or 6 of that ZR1. Okay, 5 or 6,000 views.
The big AZR1 blows up on your TikTok.
Yeah.
as far as-
People love a Cam ZR1.
Oh, they're
apparently
losing
they
their
like a
mind.
Cam Z. But then I put another video of a Cam Z, my car, 250 views. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like TikTok, I'm posting videos of a Cam C6Z. Anyone who watches those videos, send it to them.
Yeah.
And then TikTok's like, nah.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
get
good.
it. Yeah,
I'm good.
One of my best videos is revving this car 3 times. No effort. Literally, it's
Yeah,
just you
it
holding
doesn't
the
make
camera.
any
I
sense.
don't get it.
Meanwhile, like my burnout video at the shop down the road has like 500 views.
Which
And I'm like, I'm smacking the rev limiter in that burnout video.
oh yeah, that wasn't a tickle. This wasn't
Yeah.
going to the doctor for a physical.
No, you
You know
were
what I
getting
mean?
a colonoscopy, no lube. That's
And you're
what that
awake.
was like. And you were awake.
Yeah.
And your family's watching in the next room.
Shit.
That's what this was like.
Yeah,
And it's got 500 views.
we're talking pavement pounder.
Little PP.
You've never heard that before?
Little PP action?
No, people like,
I've never heard that.
oh, dude, people will be like, oh man, that thing's a pavement pounder.
What does
to
that
like
mean?
some like old big block car, just pounds of pavement, brother.
Yeah, actually, someone commented on one of my TikToks about how they think that a big block sounds better. And I'm like, okay, I see your perspective. You're probably an old guy, but a low compression 500, 400 horsepower big block from 1960 does not sound better than a high compression 427. If you want to talk about a $100,000 big block built by one of these crazy shops like Nelson or something.
Yeah. Or
Okay,
like
argument is over. I agree. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Or like I mean, prime example of a good sounding big block, my fiance's dad's jet boat.
Okay, that's a different world. It's a $70,000 motor probably.
I'm just saying,
Cool.
if you want a good sounding big block, blown alcohol sounds good.
Yeah, that
Okay.
sounds all right to me.
Yeah. But I agree. If you just have a 19, I don't even know what would have a damn big block.
I don't know.
But if you
old
just-
454 Oldsmobiles and stuff.
If you pulled a big block out of your fucking Winnebago motorhome
not gonna sound
and
good.
put it in your 68 Charger, it ain't gonna sound like that 427.
No. Now I want to make another clarification too, from because we're wrapping this up here in a minute, I think.
No, we're still early on time.
We're at 50 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Time flies when you're
and the
talking
battery
shit.
hasn't died.
Well, we got plugged in, but
Well, at least we're more prepared.
this is the first podcast where we didn't have to stop, regain.
Well, we're about to
control.
stop because I'm gonna pee my pants.
Okay,
You want to
well-
do a timeout?
No,
that's
we'll
what
just-
Joe Rogan does.
No timeout. We're at 49 minutes. The people are probably at their almost at their destination.
Yeah, and they're probably thinking I wish these people would stop speaking.
Yeah, fair enough. Final point.
Okay, final point, and it's just a clarification. On the last podcast, I talked about the Cadillac Lyra. Don't know where I came up with that name. The fancy $400,000 Cadillac is the Celestiq or
Yes.
Celestiq.
Yeah.
I like Celestiq more, so that's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
I watched
I
Doug's
think
review.
it's Celestiq.
That sounds stupid. Celestiq. Sounds so much better.
Because Cadillac also has the Vistic.
I like Celestiq.
Celestiq.
Okay,
is it?
first, that thing is awesome. And
I
here's
haven't watched
my
the video. I need to watch.
You
the
need to
video.
watch it. And here's what I'm thinking, okay? This is going to take off. We're going to make a bunch of money. We're going to be we are influencers. I don't know who we're influenced. Maybe each other.
Yeah.
That is
My mom-
$400,000.
What? No, was it? Oh yeah, my mom thinks you're the bad influence. Just so you know. But go
Okay,
ahead.
so we have one follower, which is your mom.
Fair enough.
It's
All
a
right.
step in the right direction.
Influence me on this Celestiq.
It's $400,000. It's an EV, so it's going to lose half of its value in 2 years.
Fair enough.
$200,000. Then it's probably going to lose even more value. If that thing comes down to below 100, you could have a Rolls-Royce electric car, which would be incredibly reliable, for like $80,000, and it's like going to be like a 1 of 500. Be a cool daily.
They're only doing 500 of them.
I don't know, but I think that they maxed out production in 25 at 2 a day.
Wow.
So, considering that's 2 a day for business days,
Yeah.
max of 500 in
Next time the
2025.
Cadillac rep comes to the dealership,
You are the Cadillac rep.
No, the guy that works for Cadillac.
You work for Cadillac.
We sell their product, but like I'm talking
This
like
is a ripoff. Don't tell
What?
people that you work at a car dealership and then say you don't represent.
well, I can't call the Cadillac factory and go, "Hello, how many are you making?" I just want to ask the guy how many they're making. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, I'd like to know too, actually.
Okay, well,
But as a
settle.
sales guy, you should know this kind of stuff.
I don't do sales.
This is why people hate used car salesmen.
I don't do sales. Okay.
Yeah, which is interesting. You work at a you work at a car dealership that
Mm.
sells new and used. You know,
Yeah.
factory. You don't sell anything.
No.
So like, what is your janitorial staff?
Reception.
Nice.
Yeah.
Usually they have like a pretty girl to do that, but instead they got
Well, they
a
got
short, skinny dude with fucked up
washed
teeth.
up 30-year-old with fucked up teeth. You know.
Well, everyone's got to start somewhere in the automotive industry.
But we'll level up as time goes on.
Yeah, in a couple months, maybe a year.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll let you take people on test drives.
Yeah, well, maybe they'll let you actually come walk into an office or I mean, you have been doing pretty good with the shears on the bushes out front, but
yeah.
pretty soon they're going to hand you a shovel. I'm telling you. You keep grinding it out.
I can't wait. I think I would do pretty good on the business end of a shovel. Because you see the guys on
I don't like the way that sounds. Go ahead.
anyways, you see the guys on the side of the road,
Yeah.
they hold the shovel and then they watch the other guy. I think I'm ready. I'm ready for that role.
You're ready to watch the other guy.
Well, that's where
shovel
you
in hand.
start, is you start holding the shovel.
Yeah.
Once you are getting acclimated, 4 or 5 years
You
of
can
holding,
then use shovel,
no, then you can get in the hole with the other guy
but
doing the
still
shovel.
watch him shovel.
Yeah, you just get closer.
So it's a 3-step process.
Typically, 7 to 8 years is when you become qualified to do the shoveling.
Wow.
But as soon as you do that, then you move to operator.
Done.
So it only lasts a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I can operate, which is kind of like driving, really. The only thing is a dozer, you just put it in gear and it keeps going. It's a little weird.
We're gonna end after this note because I know you need to use the bathroom. But when my guy says he's an operator, my buddy called me and said, "Hey, I'm gonna use this lawnmower to cut my yard." He was selling stuff for a friend of a friend.
It
of
was
ours.
not just a lawnmower.
It was a 0-turn lawnmower. And
What did
I
it say on the
said-
back?
Huh?
It was called the Bad Boy.
The Bad Boy.
I think it was called that. There was some weird orange name like that.
The Bad Boy turned into a bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said on the phone, I said, "You better be careful." I get a call 30 minutes later. the AC unit is knocked off
Yeah.
the platform.
we performed an AC delete at the house with the lawnmower. It was sitting on a little concrete pad, and I was doing my zero turning,
Yeah.
through. Which, by the way, this little section that was fenced in at this house,
Yeah.
was like 1 U-turn, 2 U-turn, 3.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh, yeah. We didn't describe this. The house that he has,
I did the whole yard in 10 minutes.
yeah, it's real small. Yeah.
Yeah, so-
borderline use scissors.
Well, the problem is it's got the little plastic thing off the side, so that way it doesn't shoot rocks into people's.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I forgot about that.
Oh,
thing.
did the plastic thing catch
Yeah,
the
it just
AC?
said took the legs out from underneath it,
Yeah.
and then for about 2 weeks I battled the heat pump outside.
Keep in mind, he had a roommate, knocked the AC out of the house.
Yeah.
Roommate's
He was
hot as
pissed.
shit.
Yeah, so then we had to get a new one, and so for like I think about 2-3 weeks during the summer.
No AC.
So yeah, we got a temp unit,
Yeah.
and then so we'd have sleepovers in my room because it's the only room. So it was like me, my roommate who pays rent and never stopped paying rent. He never brought it up. I was like, my rent's due. So me, him, and the dog are all sleeping in my room together. He's got an air mattress.
Little slumber party.
It was a little slumber party, and even in there, it wasn't really that great.
Well, at
'cause-
that point, you have 3 mammals breathing.
yeah, and that dog is just
Oh, I'll have to once we get better at editing, not this episode, but I'll have to get a clip of the dog we have. You think this 427 Lopes over here? We'll get you a clip of him.
yeah. I think that's a good place to end podcast
Yeah.
for.
Let's do it.
Thank you for listening to.
What's the Miles podcast?
Thank you.
Let it. Oh, dude, put that in. I'm out of here. I know that's gonna smell like shit.